On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Cause motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling on motherfuckers to get a time cut. They slaves, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John Doe them. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, exposed in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on a mission, but I bury these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time the mission, cause my decision will leave your fucking signage stripping. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep.
My circle well rounded, but still some a square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is the chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is Terre Haute and Hoosier roots. Give up the troops, I lead my army through the field. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I sold you like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes. Do this my way, my reputation savage. When I was down, bitch, I divided up the fractions and multiplied the addicts just to get the bag up. Seem like I'm always down, this shit don't add up. You big mad, huh? How I feel that I stay loyal. Acting like my brother when you mean more to me in the soil. I'd rather smoke a foil than shake your fucking hand. Regards you little bro, so I'ma turn my back like a man. You ain't tryna see these hands just cause you can't control your bitch. Ho, I take it to the grave, I ain't never snitch.
Hey, hey, it's Miranda Monday. How's everybody? It's been a long week. I'm sorry Brittney's not with us. She's feeling a little bit under the weather, but we got a great show for you. So instead of bullshitting, I'm just going to jump right into the interview. And for my audience, I would love to introduce you to Mr. Tyler Rich. Hi, Tyler.
Aloha. Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm grateful. I'm doing so well. Again, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Absolutely. So before we get into it too much, do you have any shout outs, plugs, anybody you want to say a special hi to?
Oh my gosh, yeah, of course. I'd say hi to my best friend Megan. Aloha to my family. Thank you for all the support. And I actually do have a project coming out. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, that's it from me.
Okay. Um, okay, let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Tell me where you grew up.
I was born and raised in California, halftime between California and Hawaii. But Northern California, so Bay Area for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you remember when the music bug bit you?
Yes, I do actually. It was The Little Mermaid. I was little, and my mom and dad would always say I was glued to the TV and like would like do the little riff she did all the time, and then also The Bodyguard, Whitney Houston. I had a little play school microphone and like sway side to side. Of Red Hot Chili Peppers. My Tchaikovsky. My grandmother took me to the Nutcracker, so it was all coming at me at like full speed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I come from a very musical family on both sides, so it's been there since the womb.
You know, I completely understand what you're saying. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then when did you decide to start taking it seriously?
Actually, at a very young age, I started classical training at 4. And it kind of went
Wow.
it integrated into with like it started out with like modeling and acting, and then turned into music after. And that was with opera training for vocal wise, and then piano, violin, and later into high school, viola and choir and musical theater in general. That's always been a first love for me. So it's like I said, it's always just been head on.
So you don't have to tell me the year, but when's your birthday?
September 20th.
That explains it.
Yeah. Virgo energy.
That explains it. Okay, so you've mentioned um some of your influences.
Hmm.
You said that your family was a musical family.
Yes.
But who do you remember introducing you to music?
I would say it was the 4 people in general: my mother, my father, and then my grandmother and grandfather, and
Okay,
each a different kind of little spin into it.
okay, completely understand.
Yeah.
My family was very music. I never I quit playing instruments when I was in high school.
Yeah.
You know, but I've always had an ear for good music.
Oh,
Um,
yes. Always good to have.
so yeah, I know we have 4 of your songs. Is it Dolce?
Dulce.
Dulce.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit leading up to that. Where does that song come from?
Actually, that song came from a lot of hurt, actually, and not like heartbreak. I formed it into a heartbreak song, as most would do, just to kind of tell a story and convey, but it actually came out of health problems I went into recently. Um, and and so I was like, I wanted to write about it, how I was feeling, just like, what the heck? And then one of my personal favorites, Dolly Parton, I was listening to her, and then Jolene came on. And I was like, oh my gosh, she personified this person. And I was like, I can personify a feeling. And so Dulce is this sweet, sexy, provocative, like woman, but it was a health concern. But I formed it into that story of the temptation of not doing what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, Ange, let's go ahead and roll that.
drink of water, dark hair, long dress with piercing eyes and make a grown man cry. She moved away from across the room. You said you like it, know how to groove. Now my mama told me, best mind my eyes if you know what's right. But before I knew, she took my hand and this is what she said now. Take a chance and sprinkle me gold. Satisfaction guaranteed. Well, as we dance to the rhythm of the band, the whole floor shook, spinning in dismay. Long after I came to, I was caught waist up in the web of Rose's blues. Now don't say I was a free-spirited one, talking to the wind with no soul in sight. The whole town said it to be true. Bro, Hattie, here's what she do. Now we're back at her place. Sensational ways if I'ma play my cards right. A taste of delight, but in a blink of an eye, I should've read all the signs. Take a chance and think of me go. Satisfaction guaranteed. Well, as we dance to the rhythm of the band, the whole floor shook, spinning in dismay. Long after I came to, I was caught waist up in the web of Rose's blues. Now that you listen to my tale, take my advice or seek your demise. She'll come to you as a beacon of light, beaming on your skin, warm as sunrise. And then you dance to the rhythm of her band. Your walls fall down, she'll take your crown. Long after you come to, you're the next victim in the web of Dulce's blues. Damn.
Very good, very good.
Thank you.
I loved it. I love the energy. Like I could see you up on a stage performing that.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That's the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, being in front of yeah. Have you done any shows yet?
With my own new music? No, I have not, but I've been on stage a few times in my life, whether it's like other concerts and stuff or like musical theater side being in a show. So yeah, definitely not a stranger to the theater, but like actually performing my own music, that's that's on the to-do list right now. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. With how much music you do have out there, have you put yourself into a box yet?
No. And I thank you. I think it's a disservice for an artist to put themselves in a box. It's one thing to have a genre you like doing, and for me, that is the country pop. But I know there's so many aspects of me that I do love, and that's where like the R&B influences and the jazz and rock and so many other things. It's like, why not divulge into those sounds? If you like it, try it out. You never know what could come of it.
Absolutely. No, I absolutely agree. The problem with that is people don't know what to expect next.
Exactly. And for me, I like to see it as like Madonna, where you didn't know what she was going to do, or Beyonce or Taylor Swift even. And I was like, keep them on their toes. Gaga too, and like Jacob Collier, another artist I really admire. You don't know what sound they're gonna get, and I think on one aspect that could, I guess, um, put you in a crutch kind of because they don't know the consistency. But I take it as a risk. Like if you want to be an artist, take risk.
Okay. Favorite
Yeah.
song or performance karaoke?
Ooh, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is that because of how long it is?
No, just because it's just all over the place and you can just sing at the top of your lungs. When I do karaoke, I don't like to, like, not that I don't like to sing it, but I'm there to have fun. I'm not trying to put on a show and do a crazy amount of riffs. I'm there with my friends. We're living it up. And that's always one that just like, we start air drumming solos and air guitaring, and it's just so much fun.
That's so cool. What's the 5-year plan?
Ooh, I've always been a 5-year in my head, and recently I've been learning to appreciate the present. But I would say 5-year performing, taking this craft I've worked so hard on and put love and time into, and showing it with the world, whether it's one person, 3, or a couple thousand, whatever capacity that may be, but definitely getting on the road at some capacity with this.
Gotcha. So we have also California living.
Yeah.
Can you give me a little lead up to that?
Yeah, this was kind of like my love letter to. I currently live in Seattle right now, and growing up, I was like, I can't wait to get out of California and like do my own thing. And living here, it gave me an appreciation for my life in California and also like Hawaii and stuff. Shout out. But this one is truly just a dedication to California, Northern California in particular, where we're a little country and we're a little hyphy. You know what I mean, as we say over there. So it's hyphy music. It's a type of genre, West Coast hip hop, actually. Yeah, and that's where like E40, if you know him, or Keep the Sneak. It's very like the finger snaps and the heavy bass. I'm a sucker for the bass. I'm all about the bass, as Megan Trainor says. So it was fusing those two worlds, because where I lived, it's wine country. And so it's very agricultural. So country with a K, redwoods, and no palm tree. We have water, but there's like no palm trees and stuff, what people normally think of California. And so this was me celebrating that and joining my two loves, like that hip hop fun, but then also the country part of me too.
I love that. All right, Ange, let's listen to California Living.
Nowhere to go, out in the truck, maybe hit the town on the summer nights, always hit just right. Moonlight peeking over just the hill, like a needle's in my hand, it's so surreal. I might be gone, but you'll always be a part of me. My California living, it ain't quite like yours. No palm trees swinging right outside my door. Redwood so sky high, there as well with that fine wine. It may not be your home, but I call it mine. Running through the pasture barefoot and no caring, dirt on her hands, sitting on a slab, and all just the way that things ought to be. 707 is where I stay rapping. 510, your area, that's a fact. Member Bay is where it's at. Got it, I mean. My California living, it ain't quite like yours. No from Seattle to Santa Rosa, California. Yeah. Don't ever forget where you come from and listen to what I say. My California living, it ain't quite like yours. No palm tree swaying right outside my door. We got redwoods so sky high, bears well with that fine wine. It may not be your home, but I call it mine. My California living, it ain't quite like yours. No palm tree swaying right outside my door. We got redwoods so sky high, bears well with that fine wine. It may not be your home, but I call it mine.
I loved it.
Thank you.
I did. I loved it. I love the twang. I love the beat. I love the flow.
Thank you so much.
So, did I hear that there's a project coming out soon?
Yes, there is a new project coming out. It is my second album. It's called Mele, and Mele in Hawaiian means chant or song. And this is a love letter to my Aina. That means the land, my people, my family, or Ohana, as you would say, and just celebrating what it means to reconnect and be centered with your culture, your heritage. And sometimes that means taking it back a bit and learning the fundamentals and where you go now into the future with it. So yeah, I'm super excited about this project.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I love that.
Thank you.
So Tony was looking forward to this one, but I'm not even gonna butcher it. There's another song that we have.
Yeah, so this song is called A Ku'u Morning Dew. This is actually a cover that I reimagined by Eddie Kamae. It's a song from the 70s. It's a traditional Hawaiian slack key performance, but I wanted to take and that's actually the whole kind of concept of this album. So bringing my past to my future. So I'm using traditional Hawaiian instruments and singing and other things like that, but putting contextualizing it into an R&B pop space. And that's what this kind of fusion is. So it's almost like a Bryson Tiller kind of take on this classic song.
Okay. All right. And
Eku morning dew, aliyamai, maliyamai away, ikahu eheyane, ikare mai away, yone, yone. Ova oihono leke aloha.
You know you got me fucked up, and every time I call you name, you know my heart stop. Yeah, now just listen to me. Hear all my words flowing effortlessly. There's something cool in my cup. Baby, get your hell, I don't wanna say and let it go. Yeah, let that shit go. Yeah, I think we need to holla ho.
Oliliko melihao eho ehelo ana ine papanina iuka omana ikayu uiva
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. And I forgot to add also, this was a tribute to my mother, actually. She passed away 5 years ago, but this was one of her favorite songs. And so this was my way of celebrating her also.
How sweet. It was such a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um, so, um, normally one of the questions that I would ask hasn't been yet. You haven't done
Mm.
it yet because it would
Oh,
be most embarrassing moment at an event or venue.
ooh. Okay, so I worked as a dancer for a DJ in my hometown. And I would get the crowd hyped up and dancing, and I had a suit on for a wedding. And I remember jumping off the stage, trying to do my little James Brown bit, and then I dropped it like it's hot, and my pants ripped right up. And I was like, "Ooh, I know
Oh,
what happened. The show must go on as a true, as a true entertainer." And then I was like, "I am mortified." After I was like, I just bopped my way to the side, and I always keep an extra pair of pants just for that reason. But that was mortifying. But I told myself, you know what? It is what it is. You were doing your job well. That's how I like to look at it.
and you kept going.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the important part. You keep going, the show must go on.
Exactly. Show must go on.
Okay, what advice would you have to somebody just coming into music?
Ooh, that's a great question. I would say don't let limitations weigh you down. If there's something you want to try, whatever capacity it is, whether it's songwriting or producing, or as we were talking earlier, trying a new genre, don't let other people's thoughts get into your head of what you want to see and how you visualize yourself as an artist, because you'll never know what comes of it.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. Yeah. Um, Now you said with the new project coming out, did you say exactly when or no?
Late spring, early summer.
Late spring, early summer.
Yeah.
Have you picked which songs you want to do music videos to?
Actually, one of the songs on our little list is one of them. I've been still trying to figure out a treatment for it. Um, but yeah, it's especially with the concept album, it kind of helps me create a world that I want to envision for the listener and the viewer to see. So that definitely makes it easier than previous works I've done. And also just trying to put myself in the mindset of creating a music video, or whether it's like a lyric video, whatever capacity, just creating that world.
I love it. I love your outlook and your take on the music world. Um, have you have you by chance noticed um, the smoke and mirrors that's in a lot of the music industry? Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think I was already in tuned to it from a young age. Like I said before, I started out with acting, and that
mm-hmm.
was like commercials in different movies and along that capacity. So we were taught to learn a lot of the stuff, like what to look out for and casting couches. That's a dark topic we won't get into, but like learning just like what's real and what's not and who is on your side, really. And it translates into the music scene also. But I think acting is a little more constructed, right, where I feel like the music scene is like the Wild West. It almost feels like anything goes, and really anything goes. So you kind of have to find your tribe, per se, your little ohana, that keeps you in check when you start to go off the straight and narrow, so to speak, and keep your eyes on the prize, people.
Ohana is tribe in Hawaiian.
Basically, yeah, Ohana's family, but like tribe, you have your little tribe. I always say blood, you have your family, but blood doesn't always mean family. You have like that could be anyone at any capacity.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely agree. And then we have a fourth song, Stand Up. Can you lead me into that one?
Of course. Stand Up is a new adventure of music writing for me. It's political, and it's me. Like I said before, album is a love letter. The concept of this album is just Hawaii, whether it's like the people, the art, the music, the language, the history. So this is me telling my people, stand up for your rights, because there's a lot of things going on in our country. That's why I want to get clear to people. Hawaii was stolen land, and we are illegally occupied. And we need to educate ourselves on how to become sovereign again. And don't forget where you come from. You come from a strong line of warriors, kings and queens, and powerful people. And this is my let's go get them song. Stand up for who you are. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for your people. Stand up for your future. And yeah, because when we learn our past, that's how we're able to navigate through our future and keep progressing forward. But never forget your past.
That's right. All right, and stand up.
January 1893, our whole world flipped around and vanished, no one was found. Banned the culture, break the land, but we taking back our rightful crown. So this one here for generation, Kanakamali all around the nation. You got to know where you came from, never feed into the lie, give it dominance, your time to shine. All my people rise up, stand up. Don't know it's time to show up, yeah. Let the try that they can't break us down, no. Kanaka riders is nothing that's stronger. All my people rise up, stand up. Don't know it's time to show up, yeah. Let the try that they can't break us down, no. Kanaka riders is nothing that's strong. K.A. that's me. I'm a fighter till I die, protect the ground, get us how we rise. My mama always used to say, stand tall, speak out, respect the aina, for that's the only way to play. Yo, this is for my people who feel lost. You feeling caught up in the ways, and I know the way to turn the page. I'm here to tell you that you're a true force. Great and small, never stop the fight until we reach the paradise. Yo, this one here for generation. Kanakamali all around the nation. You got to know where you came from, never feed into the lie, give it dominance, your time to shine. All my people rise up, stand up. Don't know it's time to show up, yeah. Let the try that they can't break us down, no. Kanaka riders is nothing that's stronger. All my people rise up, stand up. Don't know it's time to show up, yeah. Let the try that they can't break us down, no. Kanaka riders is nothing that's stronger.
I love that.
Thank you. That one, I really appreciate that one on that one.
Yeah, that one I definitely liked. I was back here bopping with it.
Yes. That's the goal.
For sure. Um, so, um, are there any questions that I haven't asked you that I should have?
That's a good one. I think what I could think of is, what do you want your music to, like, what are you trying to say with your music, and what is your
What is
end
your
outcome?
message?
Yeah, what's my message? And I would say my message is to keep creating, uplift, know your past, because without knowing your past, you don't know your future.
Mhm.
And love yourself. I'm still learning to love myself, as everyone is, and that means that any capacity doesn't mean physically loving yourself. Of course it does, but there's parts of you that are ugly, that are not because of you, but because of your past, that you need to start to embrace and shape how you want it to be. And so I want to be that voice for someone who does feel lost. And as a follower of Christ myself, I feel like I have to say that, just so people know where I'm coming from with it, where it's, you're never alone at any capacity. You will always have someone to cry on when you're feeling lonely, or to rejoice with when you're happy, and be unapologetically you. So
I love that.
thank you.
I absolutely love that. So, yeah, tell me one more time, what's the name of the new project?
Mele, Mele.
And late spring, early summer?
Yes.
All right, so everybody make sure you watch out for that. Do you want to do shout outs again?
Yeah. I want to again shout out to my family, to uplifting me to keep doing this and pushing me. Shout out to my new friends I made here on Band Lab and meeting you guys. I want to shout you guys out for uplifting indie artists and giving us a platform to speak our purpose and our message and spreading it to the world. You guys are doing an amazing thing here, so thank you for that. And I'd give a shout out to God for keeping me on the path of what I'm meant to do here on earth with my message, and being there for me when I had low moments, or even in the happiest moments. You're always there for me, God. So thank you. Shout out to you.
That's awesome. Well, um, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Of course.
Don't hang up. I have something really important to talk to you about.
Yeah, for sure. Mahalo plenty for having me here again.
But yeah, don't go anywhere. Just hang out for just a moment.
All right.
All right. I do want to give a huge shout out to Angified Presents. Angie, Tony, God knows without you guys, this would not be happening. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. Shout out Brittney. I hope you get the feeling better. And all of you guys, just remember, you have hated a Monday once or twice in your day, so let Monday love you. I'll see you next week, guys.
What is your profession? Problems on the beat. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Cause motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling no motherfuckers to get a time cut. They snakes, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John Doe them. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, exposed in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on vacation, but I bury these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time to mission, cause my decision will leave your fucking signage stripping. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep.
My circle well rounded, but still some a square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is to chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is Terre Haute and Hoosier roots. If for the troops, I lead my army through the field. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I'm so like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes. Do this my way, my reputation savage. When I was down, bitch, I divided up the fractions and multiplied the addicts just to get the bag up. Seem like I'm always down, this shit don't add up. You big mad, huh? How I feel that I stay loyal. Acting like my brother when you mean more to me in the soil. I'd rather smoke a foil than shake your fucking hand. Regards you little bro, so I'ma turn my back like a man. You ain't tryna see these hands just cause you can't control your bitch. Ho, I take it to the grave, I ain't never snitch.